The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for Game 2 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Habs and the 2020-21 Toronto Maple Leafs. The net minors have not been changed from Game 1, as Michael Hutchinson will get another crack at the Habs. Michel Laraque will also be taking another crack at the Leafs. So with that being said, after this game, we will definitely switch up the goaltenders. So with that being said, the Habs currently lead this time frame 1-0. This is the Leafs' chance to come back and to make this a time frame once again. They could have a chance to tie this time frame up by winning it, or the Habs are going to take a 2-0 time frame lead at the end of things. So with that being said, your net minors have been named. Laraque for the Habs, Hutchinson for the Leafs. Without further delay, let's get right into Game 2. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a quality check between players 4 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Player number 4 in question is Justin Hall, and the quality that we're looking for is hit. Doug Riseborough is the only Hab out there with the only current active Hab out on the ice with hit, as both Hall and Riseborough will tie, as both players will have hit printed out on their cards, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 55. It reads, home player in 5, that's Jake Muzzin. He stops a Montreal goal attempt with a quality roll of hit or a square. He does have hit and he does have square, more than enough to stop the Montreal goal attempt to keep this game scoreless heading to the next segment. Quality check between players 5 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. That's Travis Dermott for the Leafs. The quality in question we're looking for is smart. Pick your poison between anybody but John Van Boxmeer. So I'm thinking about, I may regret this, but I think I'm going to go with Savard here. So both Dermott and Savard both have smart, and that is going to be it for this segment. And we will move on to the next one. Visitor scoring chance of a 43. It reads, any visitor player with a triangle creates a goal. Yes, Jacques Lemaire does have a triangle, so he moves in on Michael Hutchinson to hopefully score a 1, 2, or 3 to stop it. He won't, and the Habs take a 1-0 lead courtesy of Jacques Lemaire, and 1 assist will be handed out on the play. I may regret this, but Jimmy Roberts. So Jacques Lemaire from Jimmy Roberts will be your ice-breaking stat line presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. And again, we remind you, if you do choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer. Penalty check between players 1 and 5. That's Engvall and John Van Boxmeer. It looks like Pierre Engvall's going to go to the box, as John Van Boxmeer has a penalty rating of 0, and he's going to be moving in on Michael Hutchinson to hopefully net a 1, 2, or 3 to stop the power play goal attempt. He can't, and the Habs take a 2-0 lead courtesy of John Van Boxmeer, and it is a power play goal. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Lafleur and how about Wilson? So John Van Boxmeer will score the goal from Guy Lafleur, and Maury Wilson um, to record the 2-0 tally for the Habs. Visitor scoring chance of a 43. It reads, any visitor player with a triangle creates a goal. Currently, we do not have with a have player with a triangle, so therefore it will be a no action result, and that's going to do it for the first period here of Game 2, with the Habs in front by a score of 2-0. We begin the second period with a quality check between both players in 5. That's Jake Muzzin and Bill Nyrop. The quality we're looking for is hit. Both Muzzin and Nyrop both have hit. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Oh, and triple four. So this is going to be a fight plus a momentum shot. It looks like. Oh yes, we got takers. I think we're going to go with the. I think we're going to go with the highest ones. So Nick Foligno and Mario Tremblay are going to be tasseling up here. They both drop the gloves, and here we go. The bell sounds here at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. The fans are on their feet. Let's see who wins this fight. Oh, and the referee breaks up the fight. Everyone here wanted to see a fight between these two, but it will be a roughing matchup, and therefore it will be a no action result since nobody, um, since nobody landed a punch. It will be considered a no action result. So we will move Nick Foligno and Mario Tremblay out of the picture as we look ahead to a home scoring chance of a 65. And of course, I do believe that his choice home player scores a goal, and it is. So we are going to roll the red die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is an automatic reroll. Player number 3, that is Austin Matthews. So Matthews is going to score the first goal of the game for Toronto. And 2 assists will be handed out into the play. Willie Nylander and Morgan Riley, with Morgan Riley getting the first assist and Willie Nylander getting the second assist. We got ourselves a visitor scoring chance of a 16. Home goalie must make shot save. Okay, so Michael Hutchinson needs to make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to stop the Habs attempt at increasing their lead. He won't do so, and the Habs will take the lead courtesy of 7. Player with the best shot rating. So it looks like it's going to go to either Gainey or Jarvis. Let's have the decide or die decide. Dot, it'll be Gainey. And it will be Gainey, so Gainey will score the goal, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. How about Roberts and Jarvis? So Gainey will score the goal from Jimmy Roberts and Doug Jarvis assisting on the 3-1 tally for the Habs after Austin Matthews, I should say, scored a goal within the previous portion of this segment. Penalty check between players 3 and 5. That's Kerfoot and Van Boxmeer. Both guys have the same penalty rating of 0. And that is going to be it for this segment. And we will move on to the next one. Quality check between players 5 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. The player in question is going to be Travis Dermott. The quality we're looking for is smart. The only 2 players out there with smart are Steve Shutt and Guy Lafleur. I think I'm going to give that one to Shutt, as both guys have, between Dermott and Shutt, they both have smart, and that is going to be it for this second period with the Habs still in front by a score of 3-1. We got ourselves a penalty check. Sorry, not a penalty check. Quality check, I should say, of between players 1 and 5, Engvall and Nyrop. The quality we're looking for is speed. Bill Nyrop has speed, and he's going to be moving in on Michael Hutchinson to hopefully net a 1, 2, or 3 to stop it. And he does so. And I couldn't tell if I hit the button or not, but just in case if I didn't, I will make sure that it was hit. So that is going to be it for this segment. We will move on to the next one. Penalty check between players 4 and 5. That's Justin Hall and John Van Boxmeer. It looks like Justin Hall is going to go to the box as John Van Boxmeer is going to move in on Michael Hutchinson to hopefully net a 1, 2, or 3 to stop the Van Boxmeer attempt. He won't, and it's 4-1, courtesy of John Van Boxmeer. And it's a power play goal with 2 assists coming out on the play. Lafleur and Riesborough. So it looks like we are getting ourselves ahead. We're getting ahead of ourselves here as the Toronto coach is looking over at his goalie as at his back as his, excuse me, at his coaches to say what we want to do here, but he's going to stick with Michael Hutchinson, maybe one more goal, and that's going to do it. Quality check between players 1 and 2. That's John Tavares and Mario Tremblay. The quality we're looking for is speed. Oh, Mario Tremblay is going to win this one as he does have speed. So he's going to be moving in on Michael Hutchinson to hopefully net. To hopefully net a 1, 2, or 3 to stop the Mario Tremblay attempt. He won't, and I believe that is going to be it for Michael Hutchinson as Tremblay will score the goal. It's 5-1 Habs, and 1 assist will be handed out on the play. Jacques Lemaire and the Toronto coach has seen enough of Michael Hutchinson. He's going to go to his backup. As we are going to go to Jack Campbell, the backup goalie here in this one, and we are going to continue on in this segment here. Oh, and it's a 666, an injury to a visiting player. So let's see who it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be the goalie. Oh, and it's Bill Nyrop. Bill Nyrop will be exiting this one here, and that is going to be it for that segment. And we will move on to the next one. And again, I play it as playing as a man down. So they play with 12 players, and now they are down to 11. Home scoring chance to begin this next segment with a 16. Visitor goalie must make shot saves, so Michel Larocque needs to make a 1 or a 2 to stop it. He does. Nobody flips, and we will move on to the next one. When it's a 2-2s, this is going to be a critical face-off. It looks like Jarvis is immediately going to win this one. The highest face-off rating on the Leafs is going to go to Nick Foligno. He's going to lose this one to Doug Jarvis as Jarvis moves in to Jack Campbell to hopefully make a 1, or a 2 with a dot to make the stop. He does. Wow. Jack Campbell is standing on his head to stop Doug Jarvis from increasing the Habs lead here. And that, I believe, is going to be it, folks. Stop the clock. Oh, baby, what a save by Campbell to end it. But it was good. But in the end, it wasn't good enough. as the Habs take a 2-games-to-none time frame lead. 2-games-to-none time frame advantage. We by a final score of 5-1. The Leafs are going to be in trouble here heading to Game 3, coming up very shortly here in this time frame matchup. So again, thank you so much for tuning in to Game 2 of this time frame matchup. If you like what you saw, a like is very much appreciated. Drop a comment if you want to, and if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So that way you don't miss out, and and also turning on that notifications bell before I forget, so that way you don't miss out on any future content that I may post here on my channel. So if you are tuning into this game on the single game playlist, Game 3 will be coming up very shortly on the channel. And if you're tuning in onto the full time frame playlist, Game 3 will be coming up right after the Bitty Beer game summary presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And the final score for Game 2, the Habs take a 2-games-to-none lead, winning it 5-1 over the 2020-21 Toronto Maple Leafs.